Yo guys, what up? We're back. We're bringing you yet another absolutely savage spawn trap, guys. Today we're going to show you how to spawn trap on Combine. This is a really fun gameplay to get. Now, we had this spawn trap going probably for about 3/4 of the game, and it really gave us a lot of opportunity to test out what works, what doesn't, and personally, in our opinions, this is the trap that is most effective to run on Combine. We do have one other one, which we might make another video on, but anyway, as we pan out here, you're going to want to start this first sentry on the rock by A, right at the back there, and you're going to want to put it on the back side of A. There's a lot of spawn traps there that you want to cut out. Secondly, you're going to want to put one in the left side of green, and you're just going to want to put it facing that little barrier looking out into the middle path. Third, you're going to want to put it on the other side of green looking out onto that barrier. Once again, it kind of cuts off the lab spawn and the back green spawn. Finally, you're going to want to run a guardian, and you're going to want to put it just inside that back right room at A. This is a really main spawn point, and by getting this guardian here, completely cuts them off, and they just spawn basically in this circle. That's all they do. They spawn at the back of C, and they don't really have any other option, as we've cut off every single other point because they can't spawn in mid. Here's a little proof of concept. Now, if you really watch this and you can see what's going on here, there's always at least 4 or 5 enemy names on the screen here, which really proves our point that they're completely spawn trapped. And you really want to make sure that you don't push in this deep. You don't want to go past probably like the lab door or like the top lab stairs, because part of these spawn traps, I mean, with Nuketown, like if you guys have seen our Nuketown video, which if you haven't, you should really check it out. This is one of our greatest spawn traps probably ever. It's absolutely insane. Like, you can get kill chains, you can get ultra kills, you can get nuclears. It's insane. But as I was saying, you really don't want to push too hard. Like, Miyagi is about as deep as you can possibly go right here. Like, this is an okay spot. As you can see, if you look at the radar, they're still just consistently spawning there. But what you really want to do, you want to be like Jumbo here. You can run an assault rifle, and he runs this gun perfectly. He works this left C path, and this is the real part of Combine that has range on it. And if you have someone sitting here, you're gonna want them to run an assault rifle or light machine gun. I mean, heck, you could even run a sniper if you really wanted to. But this lane right here, you're not gonna win a battle with an SMG, and so you're gonna want to run some sort of assault rifle. Like, M8's a good choice, XR2's a good choice. In case you didn't know, you can hold down the trigger on the XR2, which is so much more useful. Personally, I prefer the XR2 over the M8. But, I mean, it's maybe just because I used it more often, like, I just enjoyed it. But the XR2 is a sick gun. This guy's got some newbie attachments. But, for me, I run VMP grip suppressor. I run that on all my SMGs. Like, occasionally I'll run fast mags and grip on Nuketown or something, but I'm really about keeping it stealthy, and this is, as you can see, how I play the stealth. I go up, push top lab, get a couple kills here. Don't know how I killed that second guy, but then I cycle, right? I get out of top lab because they anticipate me being there, and then I push into the actual lab, and then they have no idea I'm there, but because they're so trapped, they're just going to assume that someone is coming from lab. Here's a better example of the lab spawn. As you can see, you can push out and then push back in. I want you to really look at the radar right now, guys. Look at the radar. There's so many UAV pulses going off. There's probably 4 or 5 guys back there. As you can see on this screen even here, like, it's absolutely crazy. As long as, and at that point, it's just a matter of trying to stay alive. And that's part of the hard part of spawn trap. Like, you gotta keep them back consistently enough that you're not dying and you're not pushing in too far. It's like finding a happy medium with the spawn traps, you know, guys? I hope you guys are starting to enjoy these videos. Like, I really hope these are doing some use to you, if not just for entertainment. But it's so fun once we pull these off, guys. We freak out. Anyway, guys, as you look at the scoreboard here, you can see all of us drop basically 6K, like, just disgusting KDs. It really does work, and I really want you guys to believe that this is effective. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, guys. Peace.